does it mean to you to be back in another postseason as latter in your career? Is it extra special? Do you cherish it more now?
I don't know. I cherish winning, so I hope we win. But more than anything, being with this organization is obviously special. Get to be in the postseason for a lot of years, and one of the main reasons I wanted to come back was to get this opportunity. So it's exciting. I know the guys are ready, and it was a long time to wait, 5 days in between. But I think we're ready to go.
How are you feeling about the team heading to this NLDS?
Pretty good. Yeah.
Next question. Right down there, Bryce.
Clayton, I know you worry about your team and are focused on things that you guys do, but you've got to kind of peek at the team that you're going to play next and prepare for two different lineups. What were your first thoughts when you saw the Padres made it out of New York and instead of facing the Mets?
Yeah, I didn't prepare for two teams. I just waited till the game ended. But, I think it was a good series. Obviously, the Mets were a great team, and it just shows what a good team the Padres are more than anything. I think they obviously have some horses in their starting rotation. They got a lot of guys that can throw the ball well, and they had some guys that maybe struggled during the regular season really come through for them that last series. And so if they got some guys swinging the bats at the bottom of the lineup, they're a good team.
Okay. Far left there, Dylan.
Yeah, Clayton. Obviously, for a long time, you had the responsibility of being like the game one starter. Julio's going to be that guy this time for the first time. What about him kind of gives you the confidence that he's going to be able to perform that role?
Just his last, however long, 2.5 years. I think he's dominated the league for the last 2 years. Most wins, maybe the lowest ERA. I don't know for sure, but he's been unbelievable. The ERA champion this year, and taking the ball every time we needed him, and come up big for us in big situations. So, I can't say enough good things about Julio. I think we all feel really good about him going into it, and I'm excited for him to get this ball tonight.
Okay, far back on the left, Jorge.
Clayton, just a year ago, you weren't available. This time around, you pitched really well all year, stayed relatively healthy, except for that 1 month.
Yeah, relatively.
What kind of adjustments did you have to make sure you were not just pitching well, but being available for October?
I mean, I don't know if there are adjustments or not. I just think when I got hurt, it was better timing this year. I had a month, and I had able to come back in September and get enough starts to come back. And I don't know if you could figure out the injury thing. If anybody could, let me know. I don't enjoy doing it and being hurt, but this year it just kind of worked out timing wise. And obviously last year was disappointing. You want to be a part of it, and you want to be in it, regardless, good or bad. You'd rather be in it than not be in it. You want to be a part of it. That's why we do this. It's why that's what makes it fun.
Okay, down here in the front row.
Hey, Clayton. Dave spoke about the difficulty of the conversation he had with Craig. Could you just speak about his professionalism and the way you've seen him be composed throughout this announcement today?
I'm sure he handled it great. I think Craig has been around a long time, understands it. He's maybe one of the best closers, top 3 or 4 closers ever. So, we all know what he's done in this game, and it doesn't take anything away from that. Just at this very moment, he didn't make this roster. It doesn't mean we're not going to use him later or whatever it may be, but I'm sure he handled it great. That's just the guy Craig is.
And on a little lighter note, the Dodgers announced that Walker Buehler will be throwing first pitch for your game tomorrow. Have you kind of thought about that? It's a little Twilight Zone-y.
Yeah, Walker needs the center of attention at all costs, so he found it. I think he's doing the broadcast too. I think he's doing the Fox broadcast. He'll be out there. So, Walker's obviously been a really huge part of this team, and we're going to miss him at this time. He's obviously pitched some huge games for us, won a lot of huge postseason games for us. So we're going to miss him, and I think it's great that we're letting him be a part of it, and I hope he gets the standing ovation he deserves.
Go over here, Bill.
This is usually the time of year when teams like to line everything up, but like you mentioned last year, you weren't available. Craig's going to not be available for this round. Kenley a couple times, some questions. How do you guys succeed with all that uncertainty?
I don't think it's uncertainty for us. I think we just do the jobs that we're supposed to do, and we got a lot of guys that can do a lot of jobs really well. And so just continue to do that. I think it is hard, with the 5 days off to maybe try to navigate You want everything to be perfect, right? You got 5 days to make sure everything's perfect, and it's just not going to happen. It's October, things are dinged up, everybody's got something going on, and your pitches aren't going to be whatever it is. You just got to go out there and compete, and whoever competes the best is going to win this series, along with every other one. So just try to do that, and as cliche it is, just try to control what you can control. All right, I think that's what everybody says at this time anyway.
Okay, far right over here against the wall.
Can you speak to your relationship with Darvish, maybe how that's evolved since his time here?
Yeah, I consider you a friend. I think I've got to know him over the years. We used to play catch in the off season, some in Dallas, and obviously here we got to play together for half a season. So I have a lot of respect for him. I have a lot of respect for the way he pitches, the way he goes about it, and obviously a tough challenge for us.
Things did not end well in 2017 here, obviously. How hard did that hit him? How did he?
It hit us all hard. Yeah, hit us all hard. I don't think he was any different. It's no fun to lose, especially a World Series, especially in Game 7. So, I think it probably hit us all pretty hard.
Okay, we go down there in the third row.
What's this like to share with your kids, most specifically Charlie, as he's a little bit older now, 5, and obviously pretty into baseball, but getting to see Dad pitch in the postseason?
Yeah, they were asking me about what the playoff bracket was, and I was printing the playoff brackets out, and they were filling them out. Well, we want the Dodgers to play this team in the world. I was like, guys, we got to win first. We got to win the games first. And so, but no, it's a blast. I think they're getting into it, and Charlie especially trying to figure out what baseball is and being a part of it. It is really cool.
Who do they want you guys to play, and are you excited, or are you feeling extra amped up to play the Padres?
I'm just trying to win. Just trying to win the next game and this game. That's the only two I'm worried about right now.
How about the kids? Who do they want?
I don't know. They like the uniform of the Mariners. They thought they looked cool and all this stuff. So I don't know.
Anything else for Clayton? Okay, Clayton, thanks a lot.
All right, thanks.
You, Darvish, will be in momentarily.